So recently, we noticed that Facebook has been giving us a lot of monetization features. And as I was talking with a good friend of mine, who I'm going to bring up in just a second, who is also my co host and one of my business besties, we talked about Facebook stars. Now, if you have Facebook stars on your video content, you're going to notice a couple of things. Number one, you don't get none. Okay, you never get Facebook stars. There's always this big thing around it. Oh my gosh, you can get stars on your account. You're like, yes, I can get money, cool beans, but you never see them coming through. Well, guess what? My co-host has Facebook stars coming to her account. If you have Facebook stars on your account and you actually are getting paid from Facebook stars, please go ahead and comment down below Facebook stars because I want to talk to you and I want to have you on the next special. But let me go ahead and bring up my co-host, like I said, one of my business besties, Ava Laura. Ava Laura, welcome. We are going to talk today about Facebook stars, about monetization in whole.
Yeah.
But tell everyone who you are, just in case those folks that don't know have been living under a rock. No.
Hey, y'all. I'm Ava Laura Gaither. I'm a life coach, celebrity life coach. I was told that I need to say that. An intuitive consultant. And, I've been using social media for my business. This is my 18th year in business. In fact, this month I am celebrating 18 years. I didn't even put out the announcement yet. That's bad. But I didn't even put out the announcement for 18 years. So I've been in the social media streets, like really when social media before it was really on and popping. As I always joke, like back in MySpace days, I literally met some of my first customers, first Reiki students, people that I am still in touch with till this day. We migrated to Facebook together and stayed. Now, I'm not going to tell you that I've always used Facebook properly and social media because I haven't. But that's why Jessica's here. She will definitely whip me in shape and get me a line. So, let's talk about some of the stuff that she has made me do. And I have actually listened and it has worked.
Yes, so let's talk about it. I'm trying to get my filter on, but my camera is like, yeah, girl, you ain't getting no filter today. So you guys may see a blank screen on my side, but it'll come up in just a second. So some of the things so we were having a conversation, and the reason why this stream even came about is that Facebook, there it is. Facebook right now is giving, like I said, all these monetization things. And Ava Laura just by happenstance was like, oh yeah, I'm getting Facebook, I'm monetizing this through Facebook stars. I'm like, nobody is getting stars, okay? Not even my celebrity clients really get stars, right? They get other things, other ways that they monetize their pages, but none of them are getting stars. And so she talked about how she was utilizing live stream to get stars on her account. And so as we kind of talked a little bit about this, Ava Laura, tell the folks a little bit about how you've been utilizing Facebook Live and getting stars with your account.
So first, let me say this, first of all, because I don't want anybody to think they're new out there and you just go and get some stars, right? I didn't even know this was a big thing. But one of the things that I have done is really build my community. A lot of people have groups. They've done that in groups. I do have groups. I have several groups. I will never say that I am the best at managing these groups because I'm really not. But my personal page has become my Facebook group. So fortunately for me, Facebook said, hey, you can monetize your personal page because my business page is not doing nothing. My groups, but my page, I don't know why, but people they feel like maybe they get more of me on my page than in my groups. I'm not really sure what it is, but that's where, people really kind of flock and congregate. So my Facebook page has become like my Facebook group. It very much is a community. My Facebook people know that they're going to hear from me pretty much every day. If not every other day. And I don't talk a lot of business. Now I do give tips. I have life coaching tips. I have self-care tips. I have tips for really, living your best life. So I do a lot of that. I do educate occasionally, although those posts don't really do anything. They just don't.
No, let's stop here. Let's talk a little bit about the educational posts that are more for, let me educate you on a certain thing. Okay. I've found that actually mine do pretty well now. But before, when I had educational posts, and I was really trying to educate y'all, like, you should be da 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 da. It was
That's my
cricket.
lane. Like, I want to help you,
I
right?
want to help people. I want to, get this information out. I want you guys to be informed about different things. They were like, yeah, no, no, sis. Let me post something that's like more motivational or just straight up ratchet and just like, oh, look at this. All of a sudden, people I ain't talked to in years
Engagement through the
start
roof.
commenting. Right? Like,
Through the
the
roof.
engagement is up. And even Ava Laura is right here. Look at this, y'all. You can support me by sending stuff.
Let me tell you, listen, I promise you, y'all. And so I think this is one thing that I would say my community really loves about me is that I really am authentic. Like, this is me. What you
Right.
see here
Right.
on Facebook, on live stream, out in public, I am the same person. What you see is
Right.
what you get. I did not even put that message. I think because when I filled out whatever the heck I filled out on Facebook, whenever I do a live stream on Facebook, it automatically comes up. So it
Populate.
asks for me. I didn't
Right.
even do it. I was like,
Right.
oh, what is that? And,
Right.
and at first I was just like, well, dang, that's a little forward. But then it worked. And I was like, oh, shoot, well, I'm going to leave it.
Right.
I
I think the big thing is too, so back, I don't know, it's a couple months ago, I was just looking at, clients' accounts and things, and it populated on my account. Ava Laura, you have stars available. I'm like, Ava Laura, you have your stars on your, because I'm a manager on the back end of her business page. Long story anyway. So I was like, girl, you have your stars turned on? She's like, I don't even know what that is. What is it? I was like, girl, let's hop on so we can turn your stars on. Right. So we turned her stars on her business page, but her personal page is where her stars are really popping.
Yeah.
Are your business page Facebook stars also kind of seeing some
No,
or
but
not
that's
really?
me. I don't do anything on there. The
Got it.
only thing that really posts on my business page is when I post on Instagram. And
Hmm.
because I don't post on Instagram as much, it's just not doing as much.
Got it. Okay. So
And
what
I'm
are
okay with that. I feel like, one of the things, and I mean, I'm Jessica, you'll tell them. One of the things that I have really committed to, especially this year, 2023 and beyond, is that I'm not stressing myself out. Like, I'm just going to do what I can. I'm not trying to do all the things. I can't manage all of these moving parts well. So I'm
right?
just not going to try. Um,
Right.
when I really committed to doing more on Facebook, I was not able to do as much on IG. Yes, I can
Mm,
hire people. Yes, I have hired people. All the things, right? Now, and this is the thing that I kind of play with though.
okay.
I schedule a lot, right? So I can
Right.
have, a VA schedule. But honestly, the things that do well are the things that I'm like inspired in the moment to just put out. It
Right.
always seems like that's the stuff that takes off, that everybody shares. And it was just something in that moment that came to me, whether it was from a client session, from
Mhm.
something that I attended, something that I learned, something that I experienced. And
Right.
so I can't, I can, of course, continue to schedule things and I will because it definitely helps. But that's not the stuff that really kind of pops off and really speaks to people.
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like for a lot of that, I'm seeing that a lot with a lot of my clients, and it's an ongoing thing that I'm seeing on a lot of YouTube channels as well, right? With them just hopping on whatever the current trend or thing that's happening is. I know one of my good business buddies as well, Lorraine. She does that very well. Especially on TikTok, where she will just hop on whatever is trending at the moment. She just hops on it and is like, does the video. I overthink it. I go into my head of, okay, how is this going to impact the world? Like, what if somebody sees this? What if my kids see this? Well, I don't want them seeing me talking about this. All of the things. I go into my head about it. So then I ended up recording a video, but then I never posted. And then by the time I'm ready to post it, maybe if I go and I edit it, I added some elements, I'm flying through the screen or whatever, putting captions on it. It's done by then. Like, it's over.
And I'm the same way, which is so it's interesting. So most of my lives are like this. Jessica was like, let's just do this now. Like,
Right.
it's not me. I'm not even going to take the credit because very rarely do I just pop on and say, hey, let me speak to you all. I will be behind the scenes, writing something up because I don't care how I look. I don't care what's going on in the moment. I'm like, I don't really feel like putting on no makeup. I don't feel like getting
Right.
dressed. I'm in my bed right now, chilling, working, right?
Right.
So so I'll just type something up and my audience responds. So, when you actually see me live, it's because somebody was like, okay, Ava Laura, let's go live.
And I think that that's like key. So I feel like we need this community of people. And you guys let us know in the chat, even if you're watching this on the replay, let us know down in the comment section. Would you like a community of people you can just like literally go live with? Like, would you like a
That's
community where
dope.
you could just kind of like, okay, cool, I'm going live on this topic, or hey, y'all, I need somebody to go live. I've tried this in a separate way where I'll be doing this in January going into 2024. I tried to do it now, but now it's just too hectic. So I have this community of women that I've kind of gathered from, folks I've already known, all this good stuff. We had
Mhm.
a meeting. I said I was going to be contacting you all. So y'all that signed up, I will be contacting you. Just probably won't be until January. But that community of folks that are just like, hey, I'm going live on this topic. I need somebody to go live with me, because it is the real time interactions. And what we're
Yeah.
seeing is community, community, community.
Yeah.
People are tired of just watching like a Plano, whatever video. They want to talk to you. They want
For
to have
sure.
conversation. They want to have dialogue, especially when it's something that's trending. And I think that that's something Ava Laura has done very, very well on her Facebook business page. If we take a look at her page, which I'm not going to pull it up, but if you go to Ava Laura's page, you'll see where she's just done a really great job of having these conversations around trending things. How do you come up with your topics on what you're going to talk about?
It's very simple. Now, not because listen, I have paid people for content. I've used AI for content. I will
Right.
schedule it out. I'm doing
Right.
something in crickets.
Right.
I go on Twitter and see something that is of interest to me and talk
Mm-hmm.
about it, and it just skyrockets. It's off the
Go
chain.
off the chain.
Now, what I will say
Right.
that I do very well, and I make time for that. Like I consistently do that, like every day. I will go on Twitter, I will see what's trending. If it's anything that really speaks to me or I think speaks to my audience, and I will talk about it. Now, what I do very well is when people communicate with me, I communicate back. I literally will
Mm,
respond to almost everybody's comment. Even if it is just to say
wow.
thank you, I will comment to every
Right.
person. Most people don't do that. Now,
Mm,
you might say, oh, that's easy, but it's not easy if you got 100
it's
comments.
not.
And
It
I will take
it is
my
not
time.
easy.
It's me. It's not a VA. It's not somebody I hired. It is me.
Yeah.
And
But
so
I
I
feel like
think
Gary Vee
that
did a really great
energy.
job at that in the beginning too.
Yeah, I mean, but
Yeah.
I now and
Yeah, Gary
I
Vee used to
enjoy
talk about that a
it.
lot.
Like I enjoy the conversation. I enjoy the community. I really want to foster that. And so I have the same people. It's the same people coming back because I respond to everybody, I know it's the same people. I'm like, oh, there's so and so again. Oh, there's that person. Oh, okay, cool. And I get to know them.
Yeah, and so what I'm trying to get Ava Laura to do is to start to invest in video content. Because here's the thing. The fact that she's doing that and the fact that she's getting stars while doing that is that she needs to invest in video, because the video, it's the quickest sales. I'm just going to, that's the only way I can say it. That's the fastest way I can say it. It will get sales like that. Now, the community building and all that good stuff is absolutely, yes, you need that. But when you see something starting to rise and you see something that's making it move, do a video on it. Believe me, do a video on it, because number one, the algorithm's going to push it out a bit more. And then two, you'll be able to control kind of what you put in your description, so that when people see it, they can also,
Mm,
go and buy something. Have something that goes along with it too, if you can, right? If you know you're speaking in a particular niche or a particular topic, let's say it's relationships, because that's one that everybody talk about right now.
yeah.
Everybody want to talk about relationships. Have something that goes along with that. It can be an ebook. It can be stickers for like literally. You can go on to. I'm so serious. I
But
am so
Jessica, we
serious.
talked
Like
about this
find.
now. It depends on your following, right? Because people
No, it
don't
don't.
buy.
Stop for stickers.
Okay. Oh, well, maybe I need to get some stickers. The ebooks, because people
You need
don't
to
want
get
to
some
buy my
stickers.
books. They don't want to buy my books. What they'll do is they'll see it. They'll be like, oh, this is great. They will schedule a consultation with me. I will tell them my price. And they'll be like, I don't have the money, but I really want to work with you. And I'm like, well, you can buy this. I created it. No, 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 no. I really want to work with you.
So, okay. So for the ebook part of it, so you guys are seeing a real-time session with me and Avalor. So for the book part of it, right? For the ebook part of it, those are usually the ebooks are for people that either they don't know you or
Mm,
you have to look at the positioning of the ebook. Let me put it this way. All right. Because I almost said they don't know you, but I'm gonna take back from that because I've had people that do know me buy the ebooks that I create, right? And I think that that's because I'm specifically speaking to a particular pain point. Now, if the
mm,
book specifically speaks to a particular pain point, I guarantee you they'll buy it. So if it's all about like my husband's going through the DASH diet right now because he has high blood pressure, right? If it's all about the DASH diet
I get
and
that.
that's what you coach
Like we were
on,
talking about
then they
menopause.
may
I
go
was like,
ahead
I
and get it.
swear I need to do something on menopause because this joint right here, yeah, you would
Girl,
probably buy it because I know I would buy it because I know where I am right now.
right. And if you're saying this is immediate, now you can't have
Yeah,
me, but you can have me in a sense of a book
yeah,
immediately tell you
that's
X,
true.
Y, and Z for
True.
that particular pain point. They're gonna buy it all day. And you let me tell you how fast and easy it would be to just create that ebook on ChatGPT. Give me 2
When it's
hours.
up,
The book is done.
that's true. That's
Right. And
true.
it's all about at that point just your cover page,
Yeah.
and however long Fiverr or Upwork take to do a cover, because I don't do covers, right? The cover and the formatting. But after that, like we're off to the races. Lorraine and I put together our journal in 3 days total. And that was only because we were waiting on, book covers and formatting. Like
Mhm.
3 days in physical. Do I have it? I don't even have it over here. But anyway, um, I do have it somewhere. I should have it near me. That's another thing, y'all. If you have books and things, keep it near you so you can show your
Right?
video.
I don't have any of mine
Keep
near
it
me.
near
Literally
you.
none of them.
I don't have any. Oh, here it
That's
is. I do
sad.
have it. 3 days. You guys can't hardly see it. 3 days, right?
Mm.
It's done. Physical, tangible. And you know what's so cool is that my daughter was looking at it, and she did a commercial for it. So I'll post that
Oh,
sometime next week.
keep it in
But
the
she was like, "Buy this because it's gonna help you, mommy." What does help them do?
That's hilarious.
So
That's
cute.
hilarious.
But she's like, "You made this? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, you made this." And so she Googled me and she's like, "Mom, you're famous. Look at all your Googles. All your videos are here." I said,
The
"That's because your mommy
my
knows
bonus
SEO."
babies did the same thing because we were doing something on my
Really?
YouTube channel. When I did, she's still getting on me about my YouTube channel, but we were
Yeah.
doing something on my YouTube channel. Ava Laura, you're on YouTube? Duh, yeah, I'm everywhere. Is
Yeah.
that you on TV? Yeah.
Right.
Where you been?
Right. Right.
It's hilarious. It's literally
But it
hilarious. They're
also
like,
kind of
oh my
shows them
God. I
what's
was like,
possible.
I hear you talking. Yeah, that's kind of what I
Yeah.
do.
So this is the power of SEO, and I'm going to do Ava Lauren next. This is the power of SEO, right? If you go to images or you look at Y'all Speaks Digital, now they got to fix that, but
Oh,
look at
snap.
all of this. This is all my SEO, Instagram, hobby. And this also can show you where you're showing up at more so you can do more of what's actually showing you, because that's where your SEO is really leveraging you, right? My book on Amazon. I found out my book's in Barnes and Noble. Had no clue. I
Oh
was like,
my
"Oh, my
goodness.
book is in Barnes and Noble" when I Googled myself. um,
Do you
so
have the Google notification for yourself? Because I've done that. So when things pop up, you're like, wait, why is my name? What's going on?
no, I need to though. I do have it on my clients, and so yeah, I should put it
Do
on
it on
myself. But hey, look,
yourself. That's
Ava
me.
Laura,
Oh my gosh. Yep.
all
Listen,
over
all that social media be working.
YouTube. YouTube, one of
Man,
your first ones up there now.
that's
Real
crazy.
Housewives, avalora.com. Your website is doing a great job.
Okay.
Um, because your
It's not.
website's way up there. Your LinkedIn is one of your first ones. I don't know what this is. Subkit? I don't know.
Oh, so it's something that I did that I didn't do anything with it really. But you know
Oh,
what? I receive it. I do have it like not blog like yeah, like blogs on there. So, they can
therapy
say,
for Black girls.
"Oh yeah.
That
Oh,
one's
that'll be
doing
up
really
there."
well for you.
Yep.
Tick, look
I
what
do
I
get
tell
a
you.
lot of clients.
TikTok.
TikTok. Okay, so I have to I got to do more on TikTok. I got to do more on YouTube. Like this is why people get stressed out with social media. Like it becomes too much.
But
It
here's the
works
thing, you
though.
could do
It
really great
works.
stuff on one platform and then just repurpose it. So
I
don't
do.
think about, oh, I gotta be here,
No,
I
I
gotta be here,
do.
I gotta be here. Do it on one place and then just send it all over.
I
Like
do.
do it
If it's
one
on
spot
Facebook,
and
it
then
goes
send
on
it all over the
LinkedIn, it
place.
goes on Instagram, it goes everywhere because I don't have the time. like
Girl,
I don't have the
facts.
time.
Okay, but anyway, but back to
No, when I get my
our
next
Facebook star.
VA,
So
which I'm working on as we speak, that's they're going to be their job. Just repurpose it, just spread it all around, so I don't have to do that. Yeah,
yeah. Well, you should be using, are you using Repurpose IO? You should be using Repurpose
I
IO.
used to on IG. Isn't that for IG?
Okay, so hold on, you guys. Let me grab my affiliate link to Repurpose IO. So no, Repurpose IO is for, and I'm going to show you guys the back end of Repurpose IO
Oh
really
wait,
quick.
no, that's the
This all
oh that's the
pertains.
video one. Okay, never mind.
Yes, it's the
Okay, you
video
told me about
one.
that. She did tell me about that, y'all. She did. I just didn't know with it, but she did.
Yes, it is the video one. But there's also another one called Deliver It. So it's called DLVR.IT. Deliver It.
I
That
used
one
to
will do
use
a
that.
only post. Yeah, it's old. It's old.
It is
Deliver is
old. I used
old.
to use it. It still works.
It still works. That sucker. Now that you've put Repurpose IO with Deliver It.
Mm.
Oh yeah. But
See,
I
I
mean,
just
but
learned something, y'all. Okay.
paying for all these tools are, well, every time we, you know how we do. But every time I go on there and I look at like all these different tools, it replaces you having to have a real person. Now you do
Yeah.
still need a real person. I mean, not,
Mhm.
you still need a human being, but having these other little AI type of, workers that work for you
Mhm.
that you can just pay monthly and they don't complain, they don't talk
Yeah.
back, they don't do none of that stuff. Well, my people don't anyway, because I just hire good people. But when you get out here and you could just have a machine doing the majority of this work
Yeah,
for you,
that's
it's a
true.
game changer.
I
It's a
gotta go
total
back to
game changer.
delivery. I gotta look at my
Um,
account. Let me see what's going on over there. I
you
do have to use
should,
a
because
purpose
here's the thing,
IO.
Deliver does personal too. Yeah. So what I'm using right now is a buffer for a lot of my groups, but I just literally put this into play like a day ago. So I'm gonna have my VA go in and load all my buffers up with all for all my Facebook groups, and that's how I'm gonna manage groups going on. Because to your point, I can't manage groups. Groups
It's
are
too
just
much.
management, and groups are like,
It's
mm-mm.
too much.
But stars, you guys, I'm gonna put my link to
But it
Repurpose
really is,
IO.
and I know it really, but you're right. I think it's both. It really is building up your community. You have to have people who are going to give
Yes,
you stars, right? They got to come from somewhere.
right,
Um, building
right,
up your community, and then it really is, and of course, feeding them content that they really want. So that's where so me and Jessica always go back and forth about this, right? With our podcast and just with our individual brands, right? Because we are both thinkers, right? We both really care. We both want to save the world, right? In our own ways. We're both
right,
healers in our own ways. Even though she's focused on digital, we really are both healers. And the thing is, so we always feel like, well, I want to give you this because it's important and it will change your life and it will
right.
really help you.
Will
But then
help
y'all don't
you.
want that. So then we feel like we got to go ratchet and give you something that we don't even care about, but y'all care about it, right? And we go back and forth like, where's the balance in that? Like, this is what people are responding to, right? Like Lauren Hill, I got to give you a mother effer so you can hear me when I'm really trying to raise your consciousness and your vibration, right? So we go back and forth on that. But ultimately,
Right.
what I have tried to do is, okay, I'm gonna give you that mother effer, right? But I'm still gonna teach you. So I'm just going to say it in my teaching moments. So I'm going to give you the
There
ratchet,
we go.
but I'm going to give you a lesson with the ratchet.
With the ratchet.
So that's
Yes.
my
And
way of
so
finding the balance.
that is it. That's it. Right. Because I think that they're right now, especially in a place. Remember back in the day when we can go on Facebook and everybody's just, people would just show up.
They
Like you're
would.
just like,
Like,
hey.
I did nothing. And there would be like
Now
300
you
people.
did nothing. No correct title, no SEO, no none of it. You just had to push literally go live. You did not have to have a title on that joker, nothing. Now people want they want a reason. And
Yeah.
if your title doesn't give them a reason,
Yeah.
then they may click, they may not.
Yeah.
They may click and go, well, let's see what you're talking about. They may not,
Yeah.
right? And so, yeah, mixing the two, having that entertaining piece of it, and then also having that educational piece of it is really what's going to set you apart in the game. And then also nurturing your community, as you said before. I didn't even know I had a community. I really, truthfully, just I didn't know until I realized, oh, wait, on Facebook, there's followers on your personal page. Who
Yeah.
knew
Listen, that
that
was
you
the
have
best thing
followers on your
Facebook could
personal
have done
page?
for me because it was not working on my business page, but my Facebook personal page all day. And now the follower situation is ridiculous. Like, I'm like, who are these people? I don't even know these folks.
And here's the thing though. Here's what's jacking a lot of people up, and what jacked me up in the beginning, right? Was like, hold up. Facebook told us for the longest time we could not promote on our personal page, and we couldn't really like have followers like, on our personal pages. It had to be personal. But now they've gone back and like switched it around to where it's like, oh no. Now you can talk about a little bit of business, but you can also have followers on your personal page, and you can monetize it, and you can do ads on your personal page. Wait, what when that happened? What I'm trying to pull up my
I
Facebook
always
so I
use
can show
my
you
personal
guys.
page as my business page and my business page as my business page. Everything is my business
I'm up
page.
here trying to follow the rules.
I'm
trying to follow the rules.
We all know. No. You can't live your best life and follow the rules, Jessica. That is not how this country is set up. You look at anybody famous, you look at anybody, any celebrities, you look at anybody who's really doing it. They are not following no rules. They are making up their own rules. Now, my job is to help you to make the rules that work best for you. But you can't follow the rules because they don't work. That's not for you. That's for people who are good with average.
See, and I was thinking, so right now I'm at 1K. And what's so cool? Look at that. I have a live button on my thing. So it shows that I'm live. Who knew that showed up on the personal page? I had no idea that showed up on my personal page. Right? 1K followers, 742 following. So what is the difference between following and then followers? Ask Facebook. Who knows? I don't know.
Well, no, that's who you're following, right? Who you're following and then who's following you.
I don't think I'm following any. Well, maybe I am. I thought I was friends with people on my personal though.
So they
I'm
changed
friends
it on
with people.
Facebook.
Okay.
So I noticed sometimes when you go to try to do friends, you end up hitting the follower tab. Like,
follow.
Got it. Yes. So what I noticed is the friend tab is like hidden, like you got to search for that bad boy. So when you press on it, you're immediately following them, but you're not necessarily sending them a friend request. Facebook just be, this is the thing with social media, y'all. And this is what I had to learn. It's always changing. You can't go by the rules from last year or the year before. It is always changing.
Nope.
You got to have somebody like Jessica who is in the know. She be introducing me to tools. I ain't never heard of this stuff. I am not going to go out looking for tools. I don't care. I'm not going to do it. I'm like, look, Jessica, just tell me what's going on. She tell me what's out there. I do it and it works.
Right.
I don't have the time for it.
She'll DM me out of the blue, like, what is this? What is this thing here? What is
I would.
Do this really make money? What is she talking about right here?
Right,
And I'm
because
like, oh
I
yeah,
don't want to waste
this
my
is
time,
good.
and I know and I know she's gonna know. There's so much stuff out there, right? So you have to look at what's really working, what's not working. What do you want to spend your time doing? And so yeah, you need somebody
Right.
like that on your team who's just gonna tell you, because what a lot of people want to, especially coaches and consultants and all these people out there talking about they helping people. A lot of these people are making money in other ways, not through coaching. Just tell y'all the truth. It's
Ooh,
not through coaching.
facts.
So I'm actually
Facts.
making my money through coaching. I actually made my money through healing. But now that I'm doing less of it, I'm like, listen, I need to diversify my portfolio and make money in other ways. And these digital streets, these social media streets are definitely paying some money. So
They
go
are.
out there
They
and
are.
get it.
Go out there, try Facebook stars if you haven't already, if you don't have it on your account. Like I said, and the reason why I even wanted to have this conversation is because so many people have Facebook stars, and I get calls from folks all the time. They're like, oh my gosh, I have Facebook stars. What does that mean? And no one's sending them to me. Don't feel alone. A lot of us don't get them, but apparently Ava Laura has figured out to
Nurture
get them.
your community. Build a community. Talk to them
Yeah, don't
as a
feel alone.
person,
Yeah.
not as a brand. See, my brand is me. This is a thing that, and I've helped a lot of like mental health professionals, other, therapists, other healers. We
Mhm.
get so caught up in who we think we're supposed to be, right? What we're supposed to
Right.
look like. Especially like in the mental
Right.
health field, right? You got to have the degrees and the
Right.
certifications and all of this stuff. You have to speak a certain way. You can't let people go to your actual personal pages. There's ethics and all of this stuff around it, right? People don't necessarily get to know you.
Mhm.
You don't talk to these people outside of sessions. I did away with all of that. Like, you're human, I'm human. I'm going to talk to you human to human. Right. And so I
Mm.
am my brand.
Mhm.
I didn't make something up that was supposed to look a certain way to get people to like me, trust me, work with me. I'm just me. And if you don't like it, so be it. So I'm not trapped by my brand. It's not, well, I can't do this because of my brand. Well, I can really do whatever I want because my brand is me. So I
I
can
love
nurture
it. And
my
I think that that's gonna help so many people.
you got to
Go ahead, I'm
free
sorry.
yourself up. And I think the problem is a lot of people don't even know who they are. You don't know who you are to even have a brand that's representative of you. And so all you can do is look on IG and look on social media and say, well, this is working for so and so, let me emulate that. But is that going to work best for your audience? So you got to know who you are. You have to know who your audience is. And then you really have to marry the two. And that's one thing that I have done is I'm very clear about who I am. I have done my work. I continue to do my work. I know who my audience is. And so I know how to relate to them and talk to them. And they know who I am. And I laugh and I joke and I say silly things and they just keep rolling with me. And I say serious things and I say things that are going to free you up, all in the spans of this live right here. But I can do that because that's me.
Mm. There you go.
People
See,
not willing
now
to hear it.
that's my
Why y'all
business
not getting
besties
no
right there. Let's see. Okay, so these are the conversations we have offline. So I want to bring this to a close, but I want to just talk a little bit about what Facebook wants as far as eligibility requirements.
Yeah, because a lot of
So
people ask, they're
eligibility
like, how do you even
requirements.
monetize? Even without the stars, how do you monetize? Like, a lot of people have asked that question.
Okay, so we'll talk about stars first, and then we'll move into how you monetize, even if you do not have stars. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And if you guys can't see this, I apologize. Just go ahead and screenshot it or something. Or I'll put the link in the chat actually in the description of this video so you all can find it. And if you can't find that link, go to my Luma, which is lu.ma/ I think it's Joss Speaks too. DM me on Instagram. I'll send it to you. Facebook Stars is a feature that allows followers to show their appreciation for your content. Okay, you earn money from stars you receive if you meet the eligibility requirements. So eligibility requirements, you must have at least, and you only need 500 followers. Okay, for at least a
More than
consecutive
that.
of 30 days. You must live in an eligible country. And you must, agree by the stars, terms, and the conditions, and you must be 18 years old. Now, here's the thing: you have to go and see if you're eligible, and you actually have to turn this on. If you do not turn it on, you will not have stars. That's what a lot of the Facebook monetization programs. If you don't turn it on, they just gonna be like, oh, okay, you go ahead and keep getting those views, and they will not pay you a dime.
It's true.
Okay, so make sure you turn it on. If you go to Meta Business Suite, if you do not know how to get to Meta Business Suite, I'll do a separate video on YouTube about how to get to Meta Business Suite because they have it hidden. No lies
They
here.
do.
It's hard to find. And then you go to monetization on that page. Now, the stars pay out. All right. All right. So stars pay out. I'm trying to get to it. It doesn't want me to get to stars payout. There we go. Okay, yeah, they don't want me to get stars payout. So what they do is they just send you a check every month. You'll just get a check in the mail, or not a check in the mail, but you'll get a direct
It'll go to
deposit
your
because that's
account.
how everybody gets paid these days.
Mhm.
And it'll go directly to your account. Now, if you sign up for a check, you can get a check. But I suggest you just go ahead and sign up for somebody's direct deposit somewhere. Use your PayPal. PayPal now has bank routing numbers. No, you know what? Don't use PayPal because they be messing with your money. Use Square Up. That's who I found sex with. Square Up, Stripe. There's a bunch
Stripe.
of other ones out there as well.
Like for
Now
me,
stars.
listen, well, in some of this I'm gonna have to, but Chime, I love my
Background.
Chime. I love Chime. Listen,
Oh,
Chime
you
get
like Chime?
Chime, you get your money early. People say even from
Well,
Stripe,
Square
like,
Up, I get my money immediately.
well, from
Instantly.
so it depends on what it is. Like for example, like not this, right? But if I get it through Stripe, right? Which is what I use, and it goes into Chime, instead of saying next business day, it'll go into Chime immediately. So Chime always gets the money
Got it.
earlier. Yeah.
Got
I
it.
was
So if
like,
you're a
oh,
Stripe, there you go. That was a little nugget for you. That was a little nugget. If you're using Stripe, then you might want to connect that to Chime. I use Square Up for a lot of my invoicing. I use other little like offlandish tools like coffee. You guys will see my coffee link in the
I'm about
chat.
to try that on my next website, the coffee. Yeah.
Right, right. So I gave Ava Laura a strategy that I'm actually going to be implementing in 2024 as well. But I
Me
have to
too.
hire a
I'm not even
dedicated
telling
person
you
to
what
take
it
care of that
is.
because I was like, girl,
Yeah, I'm
we're
not
not
gonna
finna
tell
say
you.
no.
I'm not telling everything.
um, I'm sorry, but yeah, we gatekeep over here because
We
if it
don't.
gets too saturated, then it's a
It's
problem.
true.
No,
We
yes,
really don't
I
though.
do.
I don't
I
want them to think
gatekeep
we
the
do because
heck
we
out of.
don't. But this is something I have.
I want you to guys to think that I do. I gatekeep like a mug.
I
And if
haven't
you
done it
call
yet.
me, if you pay me, I'll tell you. All right. But I gatekeep like a mug. I don't care who knows. I'm not telling y'all Nathan unless you
Well,
are a close friend, colleague, or you pay. Because
I'm
I'm
not going to tell you
sorry.
something I haven't done. So there's that. I try to represent
Well,
what I've actually done or am doing. So that's why I'm not going to tell you.
that's a good one. Okay, so how do you monetize if you don't have stars? If you do not oh, you know what, I forgot I have my clap. Hold on, I have sound effects. I rearranged my whole little office center part in my little part of my room for me to put on sound effects for our show, Ava Laura, and then I totally
We have
forgot I
sound
even had
effects.
it, so we can have our intro. We have sound effects. I have
Wait,
to
we
put them
have.
on,
Oh,
but we
hold
have
on.
sound effects.
This is new to me. Okay, this is like a reaction for.
We have sound effects, and I have not been using them. We have a
Okay.
whole intro. But I have to switch microphones. Hold on. That's why I didn't use it because I have to hold my microphone. But
Um,
um,
I have to
okay,
get my
say
new
something,
one up
Evelyn.
here. I
Okay,
have a
now I gotta put
microphone
now I
and
gotta
I
put
haven't
the
used it yet.
y'all see in real time me being a back end studio producer because this is what I do when I produce shows of on the back end. Okay, okay, now say something.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
Okay,
2.
got it. So look at this. Can you hear our intro?
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm Baby Laura,
I'm Jessica.
and this is Black Leave America podcast.
So we're supposed to have the whole.
It said black. I didn't hear the woman.
That was you. You can't hear her. Okay, so we have to test later, you guys. But
Oh,
that's some. I have hand claps too. Okay, so anyway, I put a bunch of sounds together.
What was that? It was like wah wah wah.
Where's it at? So that's supposed to be when you aren't monetizing your account. I'm gonna. You should be monetizing.
That one cracks me up. Oh my god, I'm about to cry. Anyway. We just literally wanted to come on and tell you guys that if you do not have stars, enable stars, but also build your community. If you're looking to monetize your account, there's several ways that I tell you how to do it. Since I am a gatekeeper, you have to DM me and schedule a consultation. So that is it. Now let me be very clear, because I don't want people thinking, oh, you just can hit me up. Now you can't DM me. Like my DMs are like crazy, but I don't just be giving out like free information, right? People do pay me. But for certain things, I'm like, whatever.
Right. For stuff like this, it's more of awareness, right? It's because, like I said, I get a lot of folks that talk about, I'm not getting stars. What the heck?
I mean, yeah, like, when I said I was getting a little check, and it wasn't even, I was like, whatever, I'm paying some bills with this joint. People are like, how are you doing that? And I'm like, they don't know. I thought everybody knew.
They don't know, number one, but then number two, it isn't as easy to monetize with stars as it is with maybe other monetization. Like they have Facebook ads, or not Facebook ads, but ads in Instagram and Reels. So that's one thing, right? Ads and Reels. They have ads on your live stream now, but that I believe that's only on your Facebook business page. They had brand collabs, but I don't think that did really well. So they took that away.
They literally keep,
but they also have bonus.
Jessica, how often would you say things change? Like, is there a time on this thing, or you just always have to just kind of stay vigilant?
No, whenever they feel like it. Whenever they absolutely feel like it, it's like, oh, monetization's here. Because monetization is coming back on Instagram, which is so crazy. So they are going to start paying, because they're seeing that a lot of people are leaving and going to YouTube.
They're going to TikTok.
And TikTok.
Yeah,
TikTok. But also YouTube is starting to monetize live streams. That's why I was telling you earlier.
We've been going live. So we started doing our podcast, because same thing, right? We would edit, we would do all these bomb videos. It would take forever. The whole editing process. Right. We said, screw it. We're just going to schedule the interviews and go live. That was the best decision we made.
Go live. Best decision. And here's the thing, now they're doing where if you have 500 subscribers and you have something, I can't remember how many views, but they're even lowering the threshold for how many views you need. So now with that, you can monetize with stickers, and they're also going to put in ads roles on your live stream. So YouTube didn't do that. YouTube would just only have it, maybe an ad beforehand, and then after that it'll be done. With your live streams now, they will let you put ads in your live stream so you can monetize your live streams, and also get stickers sent to you along with the YouTube. What's the other one? It's like YouTube tips type thing, but I can't remember the correct name for it. But anyway, so you guys, if you are monetizing, so as you can see, I'm like, because here's the thing, I love money. I love money. And I love to
say they do, but they don't
put work. They don't. What
and
the
these
work?
are easy things. This is the thing about it too. I love. These are easy things. I don't like doing things hard. I'm just not.
Right.
If it's difficult, I'm not going to do it. these are easy things that you can incorporate and make some
I was
additional.
just telling I was just telling somebody that. Remember back in the day when you went to apply for a job and you had to actually go someplace and get an application and like then talk to the hiring manager and then tell the hiring manager, "Hey, I'm here for a job." And then on top of that come back over and over, "Hey, just checking on my application." Now we can pick up a phone and go, "This is what I was thinking about this topic," and get money. That is insane to me. It is fascinating to me beyond all belief. I cannot understand it. At one point, I was like, "This is so stupid. I'm not going to do it." Then I was like, "Actually, this is so stupid. I should be doing it." What am I doing with my life?
So for you overachievers,
Make some money.
overthinkers, perfectionists, yeah, you just got to do it. It's here for
Just
the
make some
taking.
money.
Just do
Just
it.
go out here and make your money. Stop overthinking it. Stop
I'm
thinking it
speaking
has
to
to be
myself
highly
too.
produced. Yeah, I'm speaking to you too. Um,
I
because look,
know
let me
you
speak to you
are.
again. Because you have expertise. You have expertise, and literally, if all you have to do is get on a StreamYard and then be like, "Okay, so I just posted on Facebook, da 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 da. Here's the picture of it. Let me tell y'all what I'm thinking about this." Okay, Taraji P Henson is, blah, 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 blah.
No, you're right. Like we had a
And
whole
then
thing
have
about
money.
like cults last week, and it was like crazy. It was literally crazy. And after I did all of that, I was like, well, dang, this could have been a live stream. People were like, it still can be. And I didn't do it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why you didn't do it?
No reason. It's really no
See,
reason.
this is what.
Absolutely no
This is
reason.
where y'all burn my biscuits. This is where y'all burn my biscuits. Okay. It's just a video, right? And it's not like you're not putting out content. You're already putting out content. So it just burns my biscuits to no end. But anywho, we have almost got an hour, so we'll cut this down short. You guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. If you watch this until the end, you have sat and listened to our antics in the background. I done changed microphones on y'all and everything, but I'm also holding myself accountable that I am going to do more live streams like this and just talk about monetization, not have it highly produced. I get upset when I don't have an intro because I like intro music. I wanted to do something. I set it up for that reason now. So
Now,
now I feel comfortable with doing my live stream.
for those of you watching the replay, did that really matter? Like, does that really add to the quality of this live stream? Are you like, I am not gonna watch this live stream because there's no music? I really want to hear from you. Please comment and let us know. I really want to hear from you.
The effects mean everything. You don't want that on your live stream. Okay, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching. Please go ahead and make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. We'll see you all in the next video. You guys know where to find Ava Laura. Ava Laura is at avalaura.com, but Ava Laura, tell them where they can find you, and we out. Oh, okay.
All
She
over
pointing.
social media
So
streets. I am Googleicious, Facebook, TikTok, because I'm gonna be making more appearances there. LinkedIn, IG. I'm not really on Twitter, but I'm there, but not really. But all over social media, wherever you are, that's probably where I am too.
okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next video. Peace.